colorful people of the coloring community, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to continue with showing you my coloring book collection, and for today I have planned to do 2 or 3 shelves of my IKEA Billy. Those are the ones that have my Amazon printed books in there. So I will start with shelf number 1, and that's my Kameliya Angelkova collection. For the people who have seen my videos before, I host a hashtag on Instagram, hashtag Kameliya Angelkova prompts 2024, and every week I choose a prompt for you to look up a page in one of her books and to color. And you can post your colored pages on Instagram with the hashtag Kameliya Angelkova prompts 2024 and tagging me, coloringbikermama. Unfortunately, I was not able to make the video this Sunday or Monday due to personal circumstances. I'm afraid you can hear it still in my voice. That's still a bit, how do you say that, crackly. While I am going through my entire collection of Kameliya Angelkova, I will point out some pages you can color for the prompt this week. So I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone. The prompt for this week is cactus. So without further ado, let's get started. Kameliya Angelkova has a few different collections within her books, so I try to keep them in order so it's easier to keep track of which book belongs to which collection. She first of all has the miniatures collection. I have 50 jungle miniatures, and because I do a video every beginning of the week, I will not be spending a lot of time per book, otherwise this video will be very long. So I have 50 jungle miniatures. This is 50 vacation miniatures, always really cute. She always draws a lot of cute animals. This is a sneak peek of my finished page for June. That's 50 vacation miniatures. 50 prehistoric miniatures, all the cute dinosaurs, really lovely. And we have 50 safari miniatures, and I actually did a page in this one, and that is this one for the prompt cactus for this week. So you can color this one if you want to. And I did this finished page. Excuse me. Cute little elephants taking a bath. Love how this turned out with some embellishments, some stickles. I based this one with Ohuhu markers and did the pencil shading with Artex. It's from October 23. So that is in 50 safari miniatures. Then we have 50 romantic miniatures. I love this book. Very cute for Valentine's. So 50 romantic miniatures. We have 50 farmer miniatures. Also really cute. I love these ones. She has a great style of drawing. So that's in 50 farmers miniatures. We have 50 space themed miniatures, and that's what I love about the Kameliya Angelkova. She often does something out of the box. So this is the space theme. So I also have a monsters themed, so I'll get to that in a sec. And I love these books. Always the sweet and simple pages. This is 50 space themed miniatures. We have 50 woodland miniatures with all woodland animals. Very adorable. And this is one of my focus books. This is 50 dessert themed miniatures. So I have a few pages done in this one. This is a sneak peek, also done this one in June of my finished pages. This one I did in May. Mostly all of my Kameliya Angelkova is basing with alcohol markers and shading with pencils. So that's not different for this one. This the one? No, there has to be another one in there. Let me look, but that's also a June finished page. So I'm gonna give you a sneak peek. No, this is a May one, so I get this off. And I did this page. Also basing with alcohol markers, shading with pencils, some small embellishments with a Uniball gold and some Arteza white acrylic paint pens. So that's in 50 dessert themed miniatures. There it is. This is 50 monster themed miniatures. This is one of her most recent books. Really love this one. There's also a June finished one in. I think this one is on Instagram. I do try to do a color with me every week. So this one is from last week. I did. So you can check out that video if you would love to. Really cute. Really nice book. 50 monster themed miniatures. We have 50 ocean miniatures. I think I did a page in this one as well. Let's see. Yep, there it is. And this one was for Mermaid. It's not one of my best ones. I did this one last month. I'm not very happy with the tail because I used a different medium and that didn't turn out the way I wanted to. But overall, except for the tail, I like how it turned out, especially the crystals. So that is in 50 ocean miniatures. We have 50 mythical miniatures. I love this one as well. Is here? Yeah, there's here one in here for the prompt. You can color the basilisk because there are cacti in there. Is it cacti or cactuses? My grammar on English sometimes is not that good, so if someone will help me, thank you very much. Love this one, really cute. So you can color this one for the prompt for this week. And these are all mythical creatures. Really cute, love it. That's in 50 mythical miniatures. We have 50 spring miniatures. Also very cute. And this is more, wait, let's go back because she has the themed ones, the seasonal ones. So she has spring. We have summer, as you can see, summer themed. We have 50 autumn with more autumn, and this one is also for June finished page. Autumn miniatures, and she has 50 winter miniatures, and these are more the Christmas ones and the New Year's, all snow scenes, and this one is going to go on the list to be to color a page in at the end of this year. So this is 50 winter miniatures. Then she has some miniatures with some of the festive holiday days. season. This is Easter, 50 Easter miniatures with the cute little animals, with the duckies and the chicks. Really cute. 50 Halloween miniatures. And I love this one, especially with the black background. So that is what I like about Kameliya Angelkova. She does something different every time. So that's the fun thing in her books. Really cute. So this is going to be one of my favorites for the Halloween season. We have 50 festive themed miniatures. And this is also more Christmas, New Year's kind of book. Again, really cute. Look at this one. So that's 50 festive themed miniatures. And last but not least, in the miniature series, I have 50 Christmas miniatures. So the title says it. This is all about Christmas. So I know we're still in July, but we're only a few months away. So that's the miniature series. Let's see, next one. These are the more realistic ones. This is 50 Delightful Fairies. Let me get you in frame. As you can see, it's a whole different style. The miniature series are more cartoony, and these are more realistic. These are also more detailed, but it's also a style I really love. There are a few landscapes and a few portrait ones. So really different style, but again, I love this one. There's 50 Delightful Fairies. In the same series, I have 50 Marvelous Dragons. Again, different style than the miniatures. This one is so pretty. Also love this book. Very detailed. Beautiful. In the same series, she has a mermaid one. 50 Beautiful Mermaids. Also, these are more landscape and also portrait. Beautiful Mermaids. She has, or I have, 50 amazing mythical creatures. And it's almost the same as the 50 mythical miniatures, but in a more realistic way of drawing. So Valkyrie, Dear Women, Angel. Love this one. So 50 amazing mythical creatures. I also have from her 50 lovely gnomes. Also very cute book. I like how she draws her gnomes. I also like the gnomes without the, it's how Teresa Goodrich draws her gnomes without the eyes. So when the head is covered over the eyes, but I do like her gnomes as well. So that's 50 lovely gnomes. And last in this series is 50 Christmas elves that I have. Really, really cute. I think I almost have all of her books, except the mandala ones and the miniature scene ones. I'm not really sure about that one. I know I don't have all of her mandala books because I'm not a mandala colorist, so I don't have all of them. but this was 50 Christmas elves. Now we're going to the houses series. Here we go. Yeah. This is 50 Easter and Spring Fairy houses. What I love about these books is they all have the borders. So, and they are really cute. Is there, no, there's not a cactus in here. So that's 50 Easter and Spring Fairy houses. This is 50 vacation and summer fairy houses, and there are a few for the prompt for this week. It's this one with the cactus, and this one is really cute with the little girl in the window, so maybe I will color this one for this week. And there is this house, the cactus house with the little lizard in the front door. So also really cute book. You can see it's a bit different style again. That's 50 summer vacation and summer miniatures. This is 50 haunted and autumn fairy houses. So this is more the Halloween book. And again, she changed it up with some black backgrounds. So that's really cute. Love this one. Haunted and Autumn Fairy Houses. And we have 50 Winter and Christmas Fairy Houses. Again, a lot of snow scenes with the border. "50 Winter and Christmas Fairy Houses." And last but not least in this series, I have the 50 Halloween Fairy Houses. And this is purely only Halloween. And you see, this is with a white background. Also, gorgeous book. Next series in her books are the scenes, as I call them. Let me see if I can get, yeah, those are this ones. One of her most recent one is 50 Spellbound and Woodland Scenes. Really lovely book. Woodland creatures. I love it how she borders her illustrations like this. Really nice. Very cute. We have 50 diminutive spring scenes. I actually did a page in here. It's also for June for my finished pages, so I just gave you a sneak peek. Very nice book. 50 diminutive spring scenes. This is her latest book, 50 diminutive summer scenes. There are also a few pages in here that we can color for the cactus prompt, and this is one of my favorites. Why not? Winter, Christmas in July. It's perfect. I think it's a perfect page to color for this month. And we have this one, nighttime camping scene. And what I really love in this book, and this is the first time I see her do that, is she drew a border halfway, so some of the illustrations stick out. I love that. That's new. It's the first time I see this in her books. You can see a good example here. Also with the cactus, so you can color that if you want to for the prompt this week. Again, with the border. Yeah, it's a great idea. I love it. Really impressed with this book. Very cute new book from Kameliya Angelkova, 50 Diminutive Summer Scenes. I have the 50 Diminutive Winter Scenes. This is again a more winter Christmassy themed book. And I also have the 50 Diminutive Seaside Scenes. If you like to color beaches and like something like this, I love this. And this one is 50 Diminutive Countryside Scenes. Some more houses, barns, some farm animals. Actually, within the collection of Kameliya Angelkova, there is something for everybody. All right, that's it for the scenes series. The last one, few books I have are the mandalas. I have a few. I have 50 springtime mandalas. And you can see it's not all classic mandala or mandala. Depends on where you live, how you pronounce it. They can be very intricate. That's springtime mandalas. I have 50 summertime mandalas. It's very diverse books, the mandala books she brings out. I have 50 autumn mandalas. Gorgeous fall book. Look at this. I love this one with the wine glasses. Very cute. I have the wintertime mandalas. Love this one. Such a cute book. And this one. So as you can see again, it's very diverse. So there is something for everybody. The Halloween mandalas. There's a lot to choose from when Halloween comes around. Love this one. Really cute. Look at this one. So it's not all classic mandalas. And the very last book I have is the only one in a different size. Let me get an original book from her. It's this one. So this is a smaller size, as you can see on the top. It's the Christmas mandalas. It also has a different kind of cover. This is very soft and the other covers are very smooth. This is very, a bit matte feeling. I don't know, I cannot describe it. And this is all Christmas themed mandalas. Some New Year's. Very cute book. So that's the last Kameliya Angelkova. As you can see, I have a few. It covers an entire shelf. So I will put those back and I will get the books on the next shelf. I will be back in a sec. Well, I'm back. I got the books from the second Billy shelf. I am starting with my Creative Haven books. So let me put the stack aside and starting with my absolute favorite one. That's Gnome Sweet Gnome by Teresa Goodrich. Love this book. And what I said with the Kameliya Angelkova gnome style, really love that, but I absolutely adore the gnomes with the eyes covered. And last year I did this page in this book. It's all pencils, Prismas, and some embellishments with the Pentel Hybrid and some Uniball Signal Gold. You can see it's one of my very first colored pages. Love this book. I also have this book. It's Home for the Holidays, also by Teresa Goodrich. Very detailed book. All of her drawings are very detailed. Really like her style. These are pages that take me a long while to color. Home for the Holidays by Teresa Goodrich. I have also Creative Christmas by Marjorie Sarna. You can see a totally different style, other line art. But again, love the pictures. Really cute book, Creative Christmas by Marjorie Sarna. I have Country Gardens. Let me get you a frame by Teresa Goodrich. This is actually the book that least appealing to me. It's very busy, but I think when it's colored, it will be gorgeous. So that's why I am keeping it and I'm giving it a go. I see some lovely pictures colored in Teresa Goodrich books, so I'm giving it a chance. I have Alice in Wonderland Designs by Marty Noble. I love everything about Alice in Wonderland, so this was a no-brainer for me to purchase this one. My daughter played Cheshire Cat in the play, so she has the same Alice in Wonderland. I can say crush, but it's not a crush. We love it. I have Enchanted Fairy Tale Scenes, also by, excuse me, by Marty Noble. Totally different book again. We got some. So that's Enchanting Fairy Tale Scenes by Marty Noble. Also by Marty Noble, I have the Gothic Fantasy. Again, with some landscape ones. Let me get you in frame. Get my arm out of the way. Gorgeous, this one. Also Gothic Fantasy by Marty Noble. I have Autumn Charm by Teresa Goodrich. This is cute. Autumn Charm. And I have another Teresa Goodrich that is Christmas Gnomes. Enough to color for Christmas. This one is adorable. Love this one. So cute. This is the weird one in this book. Look, here's the line art. It's pretty dark. And I think it's a kind of a misprint because here the line art, it's very light. This is very light and then it gets darker again. So it does not bother me. So when I color it, you're not going to able to see it anymore. So I kept it this way. Last but not least in my Creative Haven collection is Magnificent Mermaids by Marjorie Sarna. Really cute book. Didn't get to color it for Mermaid, so I'm gonna roll this over to next year for Mermaid. But there's a lot to choose from. Love this one, actually. And I love going through my collection, so you see pages that you think, oh, I haven't seen that one before. I want to color that one. I want to color that one. So it's always great to go through your coloring books once in a while. Next illustrator that is up, that is Chris Ryniak. I also have a few of his books. Excuse me, I need a sip of water. I'm so sorry. First one by Chris Ryniak. I'm a really big fan of his books. I love his sense of humor. This is Morning Scribbles, and this is book number 3. Wait, let me put them in order. Let me do the first one first. This is the Halloween one. This is the first one. Morning Scribbles coloring book by Chris Ryniak. It's also the first book I've purchased from him. He has two different styles of illustrating. That is this style with a little bit of grayscale in there. I love how he does all the monsters. Look at this, it's so cute. And he has this style with some thicker line art. This is not my favorite style, but I love his illustrations, so that doesn't hold me back of coloring everything. But look at this. This is so adorable. And the sense of humor he puts in his illustrations, it's so cute. And I did this one on November 23. This is all alcohol markers, nothing else. So it was kind of a experiment. I kind of like how he turns out. I would have done things differently now than I did last year, but it's a finished page and it was an untouched book. So that's the first of the Morning Scribbles from Chris Ryniak. Book number 2. It's also called Morning Scribbles. It's part 2. Same style, all single-sided, so you can really use your alcohol markers. But look at this thing. It is adorable. So cute. See, this is one of his other styles he uses. I'm really a fan of this one. How can you not love this? Absolutely adorable. Morning Scribbles, book number 2 by Ryniak. And I have Morning Scribbles number 3. What is not to love about these cute pages? Absolutely, look at this one. Absolutely adorable. That's book number 3. I also have his Halloween book, Morning Scribbles Halloween. So cute. You can keep this very simple. Sometimes I just do alcohol markers and keep it like that. And sometimes I go over with pencil for a little bit of shading. Halloween coloring book, Morning Scribbles, also by Ryniak. He also has a Christmas book. Here again, the 2 different styles. This is less appealing to me. So I don't think I will color this one. But when you look at this one, Letter to Santa. Really adorable. So that's his Morning Scribbles Christmas coloring book. Last one of his books is the Frogs and Friends coloring book. There is a color along by Amanda Colors and Disney Max Coloring. They already did the first book on PDF. There is a second book on PDF. This book has both books in them. So this is the first and the second book. I was really late to the party, so I have just started coloring in this one. This is the April page I did. Again, based with Ohuhu markers. Shading with, I think, my Artex again. And the background is a stencil with some distress inks. And also here on the bottom are some distress inks. So that's one I did. And I think there's another one in here. This is the page we're going to do for July. Let me look. I know there's, I did this one. This one is from February this year. Ohuhu markers again, shading with pencil. I love how this little guy turned out. It's very cute. And there is another one in here, and that's for the June finished pages, so I'll give you a sneak peek. Love working in this book. This is Morning Scribbles, Frogs and Friends coloring book by Ryniak. Next illustrator on shelf number 2 is Gabi Wolf. Let me get her books. And Mini Mania one. This one is I think it's a full book color along by Coloring Bumblebee. And every month there is a page that we color. Again, late to the party, so every tag is one I missed. But I love working in these books. Let me see, it's a book, I think they have doubles, yeah. But the line art is different. So this is the front set of illustrations. So you can see It's black line art, and the second set of illustrations, the illustrations are the same, but the line art is much lighter than the front, and the back of the page is black. Really cute with the bunnies and the little bears. Her illustrations are very intricate, very detailed, so it is a lot of work. This one I did for May. Used Ohuhu markers and some brute force squares to do the pencil work. There is jelly roll glaze in here, some pentel hybrids, and white Arteza acrylic paint pen for the clouds, and some embellishments. Love working on this one. Let's see if there's another one. No. Yeah, and I did this one. This one I did not do for the Coloring by Coloring Bumblebee. I did this on my own. Again, based with Ohuhu markers for the grass and some for the leaves. The books are all pencil work. And this one I did in February this year. I really loved how this one turned out. It's funny to see how you make progress when you keep on coloring. It's practice, practice, practice. And this is the page for the color along for July. So this one is in my coloring plans. That's Mini Mania by Gabi Wolf, coloring book number 1. Let's see, because they're not in order. I have number 2. Again, same double pages, different color line art. So this is the gray line art and this is the black line art. I always say I like doubles because when I fluff up, I can do it a second time. This is very nice. If you want to do a small coloring, you want to color, but you don't want to tackle an entire page, you can just do one of the little ones in here. So that's Mini Mania 2 by Gabi Wolf. I have Mini Mania number 3. Excuse me. I'm sorry. This is number 3. I don't know if you've noticed from the back, there's no black backs from the second set of pages. I don't know why she chose to do that, but pages are now white at the back. Line art is still lighter than the front set of illustrations. Again, an adorable book, really cute. For some reason I've marked this one. I don't know why, so I'm gonna get it off. Because these, I usually use these magnet bookmarks, but they tend to stain the page a bit, so I cannot keep them in there for very long. Very cute book. This is Mini Mania number 3. One of the most recent ones she launched is Mini Mania number 4, and I know there is a Mini Mania number 5 coming. Don't know exactly when, and I think this is the first one without the second set of illustrations. So really cute. And you see there is a little bit of change in her style. Now there's a little girl in there. So, and I think it's a bit bigger. I don't know, it's a little bit different, but I still like it a lot. Look at this one. So she's also evolving in her illustrations. So cute. So that is Mini Mania number 4. I cannot wait for number 5. And I have this one. This is Wonder World's Coloring Book Volume 2. I don't have Volume 1. And this is a whole different, these, yeah, more houses, more scenes of gardens, but there are also, as you can see, underwater scenes. A bit less little figures in there, but also actually a really cute book. Now I see it again. Really love this one as well. It's one of the less known books from Gabi Wolf, but I actually do like it. I'm gonna check out Volume 1, Me and My Full Set Syndrome, and see what that one is like. So that's Wonder Worlds, also by Gabi Wolf. Last illustrator on shelf number 2 is one of my absolute favorites, and that is RJ Hampson. I collect RJs, love his style, what not to love about RJ Hampson. So his books look very familiar, so I will not pause too long on every book. They're not in order. I just picked the stack from the shelf. This is Serendipity. And also RJ has 2 sets of illustrations per book, as you can see. And the cute thing, the funny thing is that he puts really tiny differences in the second set of illustrations. So that is what I really like about the RJ Hampson books. Love the Mr. Fogarty ones, but I also like books like this. I think I did 1 page in this book. Yeah, there she is. Really proud of this one, actually. I did this one in February this year. Pencil work, soft pastels in the background, and I used 2 Sarah Renee Clark color palettes. Yeah, this is one I'm really proud of. It is on Instagram. I know it is on Instagram, and on Instagram there is a picture with the color palette, with the numbers. So you can check it out. I love how my snow turned out. Absolutely love everything about this picture. Excuse me. A Frog's Tale. This is one of my project books for 2024. Excuse my voice again. Talking a lot is straining on my voice and my lungs. This book is suffering the corner. I put some tape on the corners because my corners were coming apart. Yeah, what can I say about this book? It's so adorable. This is a July body color with Geordie colors, so I'm not gonna spoil my finished pages yet. I did this page for people who, well, it's in the name, Coloring Biker Mama, but I do actually ride a motorcycle. So this picture, this page screamed at me color. I used Castle Art softs. I use Jelly Roll Glaze, and I use some Distress inks for the background. Love how this one turned out. I try to keep the color palette as limited as possible to keep yeah, some, how do you say that, a more simple color palette. It's more easier on the eyes. I'm trying to stay away from very busy color palettes, because I like this a lot, how this one turned out. And every time I keep myself to a simple color palette, I really like how the page turns out. So that's a learning curve for me. Love it. And this from April this year. And I did this one. This was a color with me from Lucy Just Adds Color. I followed her on YouTube. It's from November last year. Really love this one as well. And I think this was done with polychromos. No basing. Let me check. Yeah, a little basing with markers, but not much. So really love this one as well. That's in A Frog's Tale by R.J. Hampson. Have Around the World. Also one of his most recent books. And I love the way he writes the days and the locations with a little line of what the illustration represents. So this is, I think, one of these best books. That is Around the World, a Mr. Fogarty coloring book by R.J. Hampson. I also have Lost and Found. Did I color in this one? I don't think so. Great book. I love the space themed one. That's cool. I have Moonlight Mischief. And I think Lucy colored this one. And yeah, the small, tiny, different details he puts in the back compared to the page in the front, it makes you look not twice, but 3-4 times at a page for what am I missing? Where are the small different details? And that is what makes his coloring pages so cute and adorable and challenging as well. I have Night Garden coloring book. It's one of his earlier ones. You see also difference in his earlier books with his newer editions. And as you may know, he is bringing out some books with some changes in the pages. I have an example a little bit later on. Cute book. Night Garden by R.J. Hampson. Be careful if the stack doesn't fall. I have Forest Song, also one of his earlier ones. And this is going to be a project book for me. And I'm going to do that together with Jo, with Jordy Colors. And the first page she chose to do for the month of July is this one. This is called Summer, with the bears and the bees. And I think I already have an idea what I'm going to do with this page. So that's Forest Song by R.J. Hampson. I have Dragon Dreams. Again, same style, but some things are very different or not. This, for instance, like this one. I love that about his illustrations. Gorgeous book. Again, gorgeous book. keep this one for last. I have Oceans, also untouched book. So many books, so little time. But I am a collector, so for now I'm not gonna part with any of them. This is a really cool page with the different sizes of fish, an octopus and a shark, and I love this. I love the way he thinks. You have to have an imagination to do this. I have the utmost respect for people who are able to put their imagination and their train of thoughts on paper like this. That is also why I always buy hand-drawn books. I never buy AI. The work and the craftsmanship and the talent that goes in these books, they have to get the credits they earn. So always hand-drawn books. This is Oceans by R.J. Hampson. I have Steampunk Houses 1 and 2. If you like to color houses, these are the ones for you. Love this Little Mermaid. That's number 1. And this is Steampunk Houses number 2. Again, some have a black background. You can see sometimes Amazon doesn't do very well with the black backgrounds. I don't mind. And look at the detail. If you stop to look at the detail, it's unbelievable. The werewolf, Mr. and Mrs. Dracula. Everywhere you look, something happens. The mummy. So that's what I love about these books. So that's Steampunk Houses number 2. I also have Pirates. I think I have all his books. Yeah, I think I do. Some really different style, but I love it. So good. Look at the detail again on this page. There's something happening everywhere. Look at this. This dude in the corner. So there's where you look, something is happening on those intricate pages. So that's Pirates. This one is Steampunk Robots. Also one of his earlier books. Let's see if I can get a date. 2021. So these are all so that's Steampunk Robots. And as I said earlier, he is bringing out some of his former books in some other versions, in a new version, and putting some little changes in them. This is Fantasy Tiny Homes. This is the first edition. Yeah, this is the first edition. I'll let you see the difference. This is the camper van page in the first edition, and this is the camper van page in the second edition. So I hope you can see that. See, there are a lot of changes he made, and that's a lot of pages through the book that he changed the illustrations. Let me get another example. This is the Airborne Tiny Home. Let me look it up in this book. I didn't break the spine yet, so it flops back to me. And this is the Airborne Tiny Home in the other book. So you can see he made quite a few changes in the new version between the old version. The old version, I don't think you can still buy it. So he's at himself on Instagram. It's a collector's item now. And you can buy on Amazon the second version. So that's Fantasy Tiny Homes. And last but not least, I have Asleep. You see, excuse me, you see a trend for some simpler way of coloring. So he made Asleep, and I know there's a new one coming that's called Awake. It is in my cart on Amazon. I'm waiting for the oops, my finger slipped moment. Really, really cute, simple pages. If you're just in the mood for some easy coloring in front of the TV, or just get your alcohol markers or the medium you like and just do some simple coloring. I love this one as well. And I know he also did a pocket size version on, I think it's Creative, Coloring Heaven. Wait, let me get it. Yeah. On Coloring Heaven. These are 32 images by R.J. Hampson. It's a pocket size, and they're the same illustrations as you can see. So I think these are the same ones. I haven't checked out. These are more illustrations. These are, let me see if I can see how. These are 50 and these are 32. So, but also pocket size book, easy to take with you. So that is Asleep by R.J. Hampson. I think I'm gonna keep it with these two shelves for today. We have 3 shelves to go, but because my voice is sometimes a bit weird and I have to cough a lot, so I will keep it with these 2 shelves. If you are still with me, thank you very much. If you like the video, please help me grow the channel and hit the like and subscribe button. And I will see you in the next video. Have a very great day, and I hope you are doing all very well.